Greets peeps, Tony here once again. With Crusader Kings 2, we're going to do a era that we all know with a larger kingdom that we can actually control. As opposed to the other ones where we started with Aegon, we were very small and we trotted about the place and then got beaten up and promptly arrested and our land taken off us. And with Sir Davos Seaworthy before that, in which we didn't really get to do much because we were so tiny, and you know, it was cool fun, but we didn't get to do much warring or much conquering or much machination. So this time I'm going to do Eddard Stark. I've actually just done about an hour's worth of recording and talking with a sore throat of a campaign with Eddard Stark, during which in his second battle, he got caught, he was captured, and the armies of Arryn, the North, and the Stormlands were pretty much crushed immediately, because Robert Baratheon, the frickin' idiot, decided that he'd just stay down the bottom in the Stormlands and do absolutely nothing. So, really cool. Anyways, I may or may not release that. I may or may not put that video out, but it's pretty salty and some swearing at the end, just at how incompetent the AI are and how ridiculous it is that that I got caught on my first actual battle. So, we're going to try it again, and I'll try to not lose so badly so quickly. Actually, oops. Oh, what just happened? Robert's Rebellion, that's right. And we want to be Lord Paramount Eddard. Play. Yes. We're not putting on Iron Man just because it's this mod, although it's an amazing mod, sometimes there's crashy bits about it. Ah, this didn't happen last time. Or if it did, I didn't see it. Don't think it did. Next, close. Okay, my sister is in the hands of Prince Rhaegar, and the Mad King Aerys has burned my father alive, while Brandon, my eldest brother, looked on in despair. Lyanna's betrothed, Robert Baratheon, has risen up against his tyranny, and I will surely aid my friend in bringing justice. Lyanna will be safe again. Oh, little do you know about R plus L equals J, my friend. Okay, so I'm going to race through a whole bunch of things. No, I'm not. I'll do them slowly and properly and explain them. So, Eddard's domain is, he has 3 of a maximum 4 holdings in his domain. The things he holds are, the things he holds are Lordship of Winterfell, Lordship of Moat Cailin, and Lordship of Dragonsea Point. Dragonsea Point is that one there, and because we are the overlord of this place, and because it can, because we control all of it, we can actually appoint, we can actually make this a high lordship and give it to ourselves. So we'll do that. We get 200 prestige from it, and it's a title that we can give to somebody else in the future, which will greatly increase their opinion of us. We can, I think that's the only title that we can create. I'd imagine everything else has been handed out, or we have no holdings in. What I'm doing is I'm scrolling over these and looking at that area there. What each of these shows us that county that we've selected, but if it's part of a high lordship, it will show up there. Ah, that isn't. But we can't create that because we need to be part of, we need to have a holding within there to be able to do any creation. So what this will lead to is these lot will usually fight, and one of them will come out the stronger and and create the High Lordship. That's a High Lordship. That's a High Lordship. You can tell by the size of the icons and the lack of chieftain icons. These icons are showing us our direct vassals. So it makes sense in Winterfell that we see our direct vassals because we're the Lord of Winterfell and those are our vassals. It makes sense over here that we see shields because those too are our vassals, but they're vassals to our High Lordship, not to our kingship. This one here, however, oh, that's part of Winterfell. That's a High Lordship, High Lordship, High Lordship, and Hornwood is part of that, which nobody holds. I'm surprised. They hold 2 each, that's why. Oh no. Hang on. That face, and that face. That face, and that face. Who is his liege? Ah, I see. Okay. So, this is the de jure holdings for White Harbour, whereas they actually hold that much. This is the de jure holding for this area, and this is the de jure holding for that area, but they hold, oh, okay, so she's our direct vassal, he's our direct vassal. We could hand them over to him to simplify things, but no, that's fine. We don't mind having direct vassals. That means we pay less, they pay more tax. Vayon Pool has left to go somewhere else, which is annoying because in the real story he's with us. Eddard Stark has become Lord of Stony Shore. Did he used to hold Stony Shore? No, he just bailed. Winterfell gained Flourishing, lost its modifier Prospering, gained its modifier Prospering. Flourishing. That's because nope, yes. This icon here lets special events happen in any one. It makes the place prosper and allows special events or increases the likelihood of special events occurring in the place. We're doing that in Winterfell because that's got much more individual holdings within it than does anywhere else that we hold. Our heir is unmarried, so we need to get him a nice wife. Last time I went with the most suitable option there, Cersei of the Westlands. But let's have a look here. Who else have we got? Someone of the Torrentine. That's not much use to us. Someone of the Gold Tooth. That's in there, that's right. She was available last time as well. That could be a good option. We could have them join our war. How strong is he? He's got 4,000 troops. Yeah, maybe. What's his, I mean, marrying Benjen to Cersei makes the most sense. It really does. We could marry him to one of the Freys. That could be a good idea. For a 13-year-old, she's quite good. She's got some, all of these, of course, can go they can go good or bad, but she looks quite good for 13. All of the rest of these, Blackwood. Where is Blackwood? I forget. Blackwood is there. That could be quite good. I can't really see anyone else outstanding. I think Cersei genuinely is the best option. It's Yeah, I don't know. Better than nothing. We'll set his focus to war. Oh, hang on, that was me. Whoops. And we'll set my focus to having a child. That gives me 50% prestige bonus and makes me more fertile. Benjen, however, we need to set his focus to military because he's awful at the moment. Unmarried heir, he's going to be married soon, and we need to designate a regent. We'll designate... We can't designate Benjen because he's too young. We could designate Howland, sorry, Roos. Genuinely, he's got the best skill set. It probably should be Roos. I did Howland last time because he loves me the most. Would Ned trust Roos that much that he'd make him the regent? I don't think he would. I don't think he would because he's ruthless and Rob's and Ned's honourable. I think he'd choose his friend first. Diligent, chaste, and brave. Yep, that's the kind of person that Ned would choose, I think. Yep, Howland. We can get some bodyguards. That guy is pretty good. That guy is great. Captain of the Household Guard is going to be Roderick again. And we'll adjust our various leaders. 13 is pretty poor, but 10 and 12 are even worse. Let's go... Howland is a good commander and he's a holy warrior. That means all of those guys, actually, they're all... oh, he's fast and good at sieging, but we've got better. We've got unyielding. I think we'll make more use of that. Another sieger. We only need one sieger. We're only going to have one big army. Inspiring. I do like inspiring. Do more damage and take less damage. I think we can use that better. And what was he? He was Holy Warrior and Cavalry Leader. I don't imagine we've got many cavalry. Battlefield Terrain Master. Yeah, that's fine. Inspiring 14 or an aggressive 16. No, I think inspiring makes sense when we're outnumbered. Okay, our heir is going to be married. Let's race some damn armies. Pum pum. All armies of the north congregate on there, please. Oh. What? All of you. Are they selecting? Normally you don't have to select them. I mean, see them to select them. Okay, that's everybody. So last time I congregated a bunch of troops and headed down into distinct groups, the vanguard and then sort of the backup, but we won't do that this time. We'll stay in one group. that's right, I want to change around my... I can add another Sworn Shield. Who's going to be that guy. My Septon somehow, or a Septon somehow. There was a lot of stuff in here that just were poor that I want to reconfigure. I've got Roos as the Justicar, but I can put someone else in there and have him do other duties. And by other duties I mean, well, I basically want these two to swap, but you can't do it because the game's stupid. I don't want to revoke his title or his Fire Counselor. I have a feeling there's a way that you can avoid this, but I can't remember how. My Counselor. No, I can't remember how to do it. So I'm just going to have him resign, have him take over there. He's 12 and 16. And he is 14 and 29. So I'm going to have him build a spy network down there so we can see what's going on. So Rob doesn't have many troops. That's the main issue, and these vassals are yuck. Yeah, they've got full strength armies. To be honest, their armies alone are enough to trash him, let alone all of the other stuff. So we've got a lot of work to do. We're going to run this army straight in here to try to keep the team alive. We're going to hit the army up. No, we're not. We're going to sit on that side of the army. Hostin is going to sit on the other side, and Howland. Actually, what are we good at? Yeah, we're heavy infantry and leading from the rear. We're better at defending. Yeah, we'll charge in and we'll try to find a place to hold, and the rest of these clowns, as they congregate, can all come down and join us. I think that's good. Oh, no, that's right, I wanted to go people shopping. So I want to find people of my religion who are not rulers. No. Wow, that's awful. That looks better. Okay, so we can get a better maester by sending him some money and inviting him to court. He's a maester, but archmaesters won't leave. We need better money people. We don't need it to be our religion. My religion group. We can get a 22 chap Axel. 21, 19, 18. Oh yeah, we can get one of these guys. 18. 18. He's great. We'll get you, Moors. Invite you to court. And that's that, that's that. What about here? Whoa. Hey, Varys. We could try to get him to come be our buddy. How far away? He's at a higher tier, so he won't come. But we can get this Davos dude. He's great. He's super cool. Alright. Davos. Have some money. Have 15 bucks. I keep wanting to say ducats, but I'm not playing that game anymore. I would get that guy. He's quite good. Apart from his arbitrary, he's got wonderful skills. And being a genius, which is hereditary, we could have use for a guy like him. We'll add him as being of special interest. What else? Do we have anyone? Oh, we could invite Brendan up to join us. He's 30 and he's amazing and we need him leading our armies. Okay, invite you to court, bro. Barristan Selmy won't join us because he's in the King's Watch. Sir Arthur Dane is not going to join us either. Gior, the old bear, is the first ranger of the Night's Watch. He's not the boss of the Night's Watch at this point. That's cool. Jantos is the Lord Commander. Who else have we got? Parman, we could have him come and join us, but we'll let him keep working at the Reach. Stannis would come and join us. That could be cool. Brian, Master at Arms of Black Rush. He's got some good skills, inspiring, cavalry leader and direct leader. To be honest, I'm very tempted to bring him along. No, that's fine, that's fine. We'll leave these. We've got lots of people coming in, and we've already spent lots of money that we need because we're now in deficit, I believe. No, we're not. I think we will be next month. That was how it worked last time. Where did all those come from? Okay, you can all go together. Proud Eddard, he wants to... Yeah, cool. Cersei's arrived. They're gonna get married. All of my troops are gathering at Moat Cailin, or a large majority of my troops are. Let's come down here and try to snipe some of these enemies that are attacking our buddies in the Riverlands. Benjen Stark and Cersei have got married. Yes, we do. We do need money. Or we could get prestige. We need money. Give me some damn money, Tywin. Oh, you tight bastard. Again. He's joining us. Great. Special character actions possible. I did this last time, and then I promptly started running out of gold, and I don't know what to do about that in this game. I mean, you take loans, but I'm losing money the whole time, so... Like, isn't that a bad idea? I can commission a sepulchre. What's the point of that, I wonder? Weird. Okay, so I'm not going to host a wedding, because it made us go broke. We can hire another bodyguard. Yep, Davos looks like a good kind of a guy to be doing that. Let's examine our leaders now. We've got Lord Hagen of King's House, who I thought we were going to replace with that new guy. What? What am I missing here? What's his name? Oh, Davos is that bloke. Okay. He's not our super awesome fighty fight guy. Wyman, I'm afraid you are out of a job. Hellman, I'm afraid you... Oh, you're not out of a job yet, but you're not far off, matey. There's one person's joined. Axel was that guy with 22. So just for comparison's sake, let's have a look here. If we have Lord Master Edmund of Coldstream doing Oversea Realm, there's an 8.74 chance per year that our domain will be improved. We'll put this guy with 22 in there. 8.74 it was before. Now it's 15.73. So you can see that there's a vastly better. Oh no, we need to collect taxes. That's the only way we're going to survive this financial trouble. He has a 10% chance of getting a special tithe, which is what we need. He can't get money. He can fabricate claims though. 20% chance per year that we can fabricate claims. That's kind of cool. And so descent, vassal, liege, opinion lowered. 54% yearly. I'm very tempted to have him do that. We'll send he and Roos down there. They're both working down there being mischiefs, causing trouble for the boss. That increases levies, that suppresses revolts, that trains troops, that could be worthwhile, and increases our reinforcement rate, doubles our reinforcement rate. Or train our children. I don't know. Serve the court with his skill. He's 14% likely that the child will improve. That's exactly what we want. And with this guy, what things does he do? He hunts subversives. He increases our piety. I can't even remember what we use piety for in this game. County religion converted. Subject religion converted. Heathens attack the priest, or perform charity. A vassal is impressed, or the priest is trampled by the mob, or he takes money, or we gain piety. Doing local revolt risk, we don't really care about. We'll proselytize, I think. We'll what does that do again? No, we don't care about apostates. We'll we'll try to convert all of our people in Winterfell. Okay, here we go. Oh, hang on. Had we assigned all our right guys? That's where that should be. Howland, you can be on that flank. Very good. Brendan has joined us. What is this? History. We're reading history. Driving raiders out of the east, going on to annex the neck for the kingdom of the north. Hey, we get +1 marshal. That's pretty cool. Thank you. He's joining us. He is a good money man. Awesome. So let's make some changes here. We don't need Sajora. Or do we keep Sajora there? He's not very good at fighting, so not even good at training our children. He's 21. The Blackfish is 30. So that's a 6.3 bonus. Or 7.5. I think we've made the right choice. And one Master Blackfish. And I don't think he should be Blackfish yet, should he? Oh yes, yes, of course he would be. Yeah. And host, I can get another Sworn Shield. What are these guys? He's 6.83. He's 9.7. We can replace one of these guys. I think Hullen was really bad, was he? He was 5 point. Sir Chael was 4. Sir Roderick was 8. Sir Davos was 4. And Howland was... We can replace one of the 4s. He's, oh, he wasn't, was it Chael? Chael was a 4 who likes us 36. Davos is a 4 who likes us 100. Chael, I'm afraid, my friend, you are being replaced with one awesome bastard Moore's courtier of the north. We can replace our Lord Treasurer Master Hellman with Moore's, our sworn sword, who has 18 power. He's fantastic. His stats are great. We are sending anyone we can to go. I'm going to have him look to collect a special tithe because we need the cash, unfortunately. Improving the domain is all well and good, but we need that cash, bro. Yeah. Bummer. Would be nice to just let it generally do its thing, but we've got to get this, we're losing 6.834 per turn. That's pretty raw. How are these troops going? We'll wait for our army to get down. It's going to take a while. I might pause this one and do a new video shortly. I need to take a break. I can barely speak. So I'll be back very shortly.